Great question. So, I don't know that it's necessarily changing permissions as it is changing your user access level. So it's changing what account you are. Now, when you do the actual root method, depending on what exploit you're using, that's going to have an effect on what that's actually doing to the device. So when you're doing a rooting in forensics, I guess the key and one of the difficult transitions from computer forensics to mobile forensics is in mobile forensics, changes are constantly happening, and usually you have to make changes. Usually you have to make changes to be able to get key, especially deleted data. So you're going to have to root. But the idea is doing it in such a way that is the most forensically sound possible method. So we only want to touch, when we're doing root methods, temporary locations, maybe caches, or if we have to talk to a lot of root methods use data local temp, which is kind of a temporary storage container in data. So we're going to talk to places that upon reboot have not affected any of the other data. And what you can do in forensic acquisitions is when you're talking about, hey, okay, so how do I prove that this data hasn't been changed? Well, there's something, if you're familiar with DD, which is one way of imaging a device, there's something out there called DC3DD. That's Delta Charlie 3 and then DD again. And what that does is that does a block-by-block hash. So instead of hashing the whole device as in a DD, you're actually going to hash every single block so that you hash the entire device, if you can. Do the root method or make whatever modifications that you need to, and then do those hashes again, and you can show that, hey, here in the data partition, none of this data has changed.